New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2018 here on Theme Park Worldwide. And our first vlog of the year. How are you all doing? Here we are in Dubai. Yes, that's right, the first trip of the year. And yeah, it's great to be here. A brand new country for us, the UAE, the United Arab Emirates. And it's our first time coming out here. When I say our, you're probably thinking, who am I with on this trip? The one, the only. Shorts don't matter in January here for Harry Turnstiles. And here he is. Are you excited?
Is it snowing or is it just falling off the roof?
I think it's snow machines, yeah. We've got all these Christmas lights still up, and obviously it's just, well, Christmas was only the other week, wasn't it? So it's still very festive. Happy New Year, this is it.
This is the new year.
Now, Dubai Parks and Resorts is home to 3 theme parks at the moment. It's also going to be home to Six Flags Dubai as of 2019. And yeah, this is it. In terms of getting to this park, we're staying down in the centre of Dubai. We will be showing you a lot around the tourist attractions. Obviously, with this trip here, it's not just about the theme parks. We're going to be going to all the different, such as the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building. We're going to be going up to Abu Dhabi and riding the world's fastest coaster. You know, it's going to be an incredible 11-day trip, and you guys can come along with us for most of the journey. But yeah, we're starting off today here at Dubai Parks and Resorts. Like I say, it's home to 3 parks. Next year, it's going to be home to Six Flags as well. But at the moment, it's home to Legoland Dubai, the Bollywood Park, and also Motiongate Dubai, which is basically a bit like a Universal style park. It's not a Universal park, but it's that kind of style in terms of based on movies and things. And this here is Riverland, which is basically the Disney Springs style area of this. It's like the central hub, and I must say, first impressions, it's very nice. Things are well signposted, like the Boardwalk, Bollywood Park, Motiongate. I'll tell you what, it's nice to be wearing shorts in January as well. So yeah, today we're going to be going to one of the parks here. Obviously we are going to do all 3 at some point, but today we're going to start off at Motiongate Dubai. It's very nice around here. There's snow literally on all the roofs.
It's like falling off all the roofs. It must be drying out.
It's really, really nice. So yeah, like, it's a big adventure for us, this whole trip. We haven't really planned loads. We're just going to go with the flow, and obviously, yeah, we're going to get everything we want to see, but we haven't sort of thought, right, this is how we're getting here, this is how we're getting here. We're just kind of winging it, really, and just going to enjoy it. So yeah, that's really why there wasn't a travel vlog as well. We sort of got off the plane last night, and yeah, just got in a taxi straight to our accommodation. You know. Oh, look at that. That's cool. So yeah, look at this, really nice though. Good first impressions. Doesn't look too busy either, considering there's 3 parks here and there's not that many people coming in really. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Wow, I must say, Riverland's really impressive. It's a huge area, and for anyone that's ever been out to the Orlando theme parks and you've walked around City Walk at Universal, then I'd say it's about twice the size of that. It's absolutely huge. And here we are making our way up to the plaza, following the film reel just here to Motiongate Dubai, and I must say that is a really impressive entrance. Obviously you've got the camera there on the little tripod onto the left hand side, and then the big Motiongate sign with the film reel there in the middle. Looks great. I can just see the Capital Bullet train, which is just out there to the left hand side. Oh, why are we not on one of them? That's what we want. Which is the new mega coaster that opened literally a couple of months ago. It's the newest ride here at Motiongate. And look at this, it looks really nice. Feels very Universal, but you don't understand how hot it is. It is very, very humid, especially when we went out on the Asia trip, me and Alex last year. You know, you realise that the humidity is very different to what it is over in the States. But yeah, look at that mega coaster. We've got quite a few mat rides to get on actually. We've got a couple in this park, a couple at IMG. There it is, just going round now, look. It's one of those a bit like Star Trek where it launches, then goes backwards, and yeah, right, time to get some tickets and make our way in. Okay, so we're inside the park then now, and we've got this beautiful fountain just here, just with the turnstiles just at the side. And I must say, first impressions of the theming and the overall atmosphere of this park, really, really nice. I mean, you've got all these facades down here, obviously gift shop there on the left, gift shop on the right, so we'll have a look at what merchandise is available a little bit later on. Still got all the Christmas decorations up. I can hear a bit of Christmas music as well. It's nice, it's festive, Merry Christmas. It's about, what, 360 days early? Just something, yeah. It's nice, and obviously straight down the bottom there you've got the DreamWorks section, which is a big indoor area. That's home to your Mack, one of your Mack coasters in there. There's a Gerstlauer coaster in there, and a few other bits as well, all the different sections in there. This is lovely.
It feels very universally, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, universal style. Big facades as well, really tall buildings on here. And then this is like the hub down the bottom here, and it seems that all the areas split off around the side from here. Bakery over there as well. It's basically like their version of Main Street USA, so to speak. Main Street Dubai. But I must say, it's so nice being here in January, and it's about 25 degrees. It's nice. I did not think I'd be wearing shorts in January. It's nice. I'm enjoying it. I can see why Harry likes his shorts on. You get the freedom, don't you? The freedom to move, and yeah, it's great. Right, I think we'll make our way over into Lionsgate and make a start just over here. It's the newest area, and this is home to the Mega Coaster, the Capital Bullet Train, which is themed to the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where Harry's going to come in quite handy, because I don't really know a lot.
May the odds be ever in your favour.
I don't know what it means, but yeah, we'll go with that.
You'll enjoy it.
And there it is. So this is basically the same sort of style ride as what can be found over at Movie Park in Germany, which is a Mega Coaster as well. It's a lovely park. Like, it's so well planted as well, like, especially coming here and through the desert, you know, and not really seeing much. When you come inside the park, it's planted really nice and audio throughout. I like it. It's got a nice feel. It doesn't feel too busy, I don't think, either today. I take it this is all stuff from the film. Is it a film or is it a TV series?
It's a film.
It's a film.
3 films.
3 films. Aerial tour. Loads to see, and there it is itself. 10-minute wait at the moment for the Capital Bullet Train. Not bad at all. And there it is. So it launches forwards, and it'll come backwards just up here.
There's lots of guards out there.
Yeah, there is, isn't there? And off it goes. It'll launch straight up. Fab, up into the loops. Yeah, there is, yeah, loads of Roman characters. It does feel very universal, I like it. How do you like the feel of it? Right, let's go, Capital Bullet Train. Plenty of new credits to get this trip. Okay, so we just come off our first ride of the day here at Motiongate Dubai, the Capital Bullet Train. I really enjoyed that. It was a really good, solid coaster. But I obviously don't know much about the story and things, so Harry will just explain a bit in terms of the theming. I mean, did it look like the film? Did it,
like the whole area does, to be honest. But yeah, you've got like the bit there where they kind of select the people who are going to compete, which is rather...
Oh, like that stage area at the side there, yeah.
There once you've been picked. That's the bullet train, which is this really, really modern fast train that takes you from all the districts to the capital.
So really a Mega Coaster was a good choice for that, really, yeah.
That is very well themed in there, in terms of, like, it feels very, what do we say, kind of Transformery.
Yeah, it does, like a bit Transformers style.
Yeah.
They're very modern buildings, lots of grey, lots of silver style furnishings inside.
And all the audio is themed to the area as well.
Audio was good on ride as well, so obviously with this you moved across, came out the station, moved across onto the main track here, launched forwards a little bit towards the loop, then obviously launched backwards up here, got some really good force at the top there, and then down main launch forwards and into the loop just there. Really good coaster, obviously it's a Mack Rides coaster, so it's going to be, isn't it? A really nice, smooth, enjoyable experience. And yeah, I thought it was a really good ride. It's very well finished off. It's definitely, yeah, you can tell this park care a lot about theming and overall presentation. The buildings here are really nice, and as much as I'm not very good when it comes to these IPs and movie parks, because I haven't watched many films, you know, but like I say, to me it definitely looks very impressive, and I can imagine to someone who's watched the Hunger Games and stuff would find it really, really enjoyable. And
all the artwork and everything is all
yeah, we're going to go and have another go on another ride in here now. The aerial tour, what is it? Panem Aerial Tour. Not too sure what it is, maybe some sort of dark ride, but we'll make our way in and have a look and talk about it when we come out. It's so nice exploring new theme parks. Yes, you can go to California, you can go to Florida, but why not come out here to the UAE, come to Dubai and come and see something a little bit different? And so far, we might have only been in the park about an hour or so, but I'm really impressed with what we've seen. I'm liking it so far. Capital Bullet Train. What a good coaster.
is your captain. Prepare for travel to the cabin.
Watch out, Ponto. Go past the Game Maker Labs. You see that? Camera J's. Whoa.
Oh, Sean's a happy boy. Look at these mugs. Proper nice 3D style mugs as well, the ceramic mugs. Look at those, they look nice. Harry's got a little lanyard there. He's had a haircut as well. What do you think, viewer? It's a bit shorter. It's not as short as he had it, last year? But it's not as long as it was. Yeah, it's just a nice in between, that is. Some more mugs down here, look. Hunger Games, and it's got Motiongate on. That was really good, so you can just see the ride system just there, actually. So I'm pretty sure that's the same style ride system as to what's at Movie Park Germany. So that actually moves forwards, and then you've got the screen, which is all around you. Oh my God, that's a really nice mug as well. Look at that. I like that. I don't know who the characters are or anything on the side, but I like the mug.
Certainly the main character.
Yeah. Hello. Thank you. But yeah, so the actual ride system moved forward, and then you got the screen around. However, on the one at Movie Park Germany, the screen's flat. With this one, it was curved, so it actually meant that you felt a lot more immersed in what was going on around you. So yeah, overall I enjoyed that. Probably one of the best simulator style rides I've done. I'm not normally a big fan of simulator rides at all, as you'll know from previous vlogs. But yeah, I thought that was actually really enjoyable. And also what made it good was it was in English as well. All the signposts have been in English. This isn't just in the park, but in general, getting here at the airport, getting about, a lot of people speak English. A lot of the signage and attractions are in English as well, which is really handy for anybody who is coming out here. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I give it a good solid, probably 7 out of 10. There's a few bits of theming of the lights in certain places, but the actual ride system, and just like that, it's gone. It was good. Harry, you got anything to
I really
add
enjoyed
to
that.
Yeah.
Usually I just think simulators are all the same, aren't they? But to be honest, that was... the story was quite gripping as well in there, wasn't it?
It was quite intense, wasn't it? I was sitting there, I was like, oh my God, there we go, shaking side to side like that.
It was really, really good, and anywhere you looked, there was something to see. It wasn't just like the main focus. If you looked to the left and right, there was actual content on the videos. Yeah,
it was definitely based for wherever you were sat on that ride, whether you were at the front or we were quite near the back. And I did try to get a little bit of footage there, but obviously with it being a 3D ride where you need the glasses, it didn't really pick it up that well. But yeah, what a good start. 2 really good attractions, and to be honest, this park has exceeded expectations already. I mean, it feels really nice, and obviously it's a very new park. It's only just over a year old. It opened just before Christmas 2016, so yeah, it's a new park, and you can tell it's been built for capacity, and I really think it's got a bright future. I'm enjoying it so far, and we've only seen 2 things. There's so much to see, and I can't wait to explore it all. Loving all this fake snow everywhere as well. This looks really nice. Would have been really good in the lead up to Christmas. Is it made of? Just like a... Oh, it's like a powder, isn't it? Really clever. It's finished off so nice, this park. Obviously that's your main entrance street just down there, and here we are at the hub. And then we've got the big DreamWorks area just off to the left-hand side here. This looks absolutely huge. This massive building split into lots of different areas. How to Train Your Dragon, that's inside here. Madagascar. And this looks great from the outside, so I can't wait to see indoors. Some nice planting about as well, like I say, all the palm trees, and yeah, it's really, really nice.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, like in the planting, isn't it? I can imagine this park looks quite nice at night as well. There's a lot of lighting around, and parks always look better at night, especially at sunset, so we'll get to see that tonight. Opening hours 11 AM till 10 PM. So really good opening hours here at Motiongate today. Yeah, that's really nice, isn't it, that? On the side, what's he called?
Toothless.
Toothless, he's got no teeth.
Well, he does, but only at times.
Okay, go. Shrek just out the front here as well. It's always nice exploring a new park. I love going back to the places that I really enjoy, but you can't beat that first time walking in somewhere and not knowing what to expect. Here he is.
Oh, he sounds a bit hungry.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Let's have a look inside here. DreamWorks, Motiongate Dubai. It's huge, isn't it? It's like Valhalla. I can hear Valhalla inside as well. Now that is one impressive fountain. You know what I'm like for fountains at theme parks? And that's probably one of my favourite I've ever seen. Look at that. All the different characters on the side, and like Harry's just said, it's like being in the Trafford Centre back in Manchester. A big grand building. It's we've got Madagascar off there to the side, How to Train Your Dragon just there, Kung Fu Panda which is just here, and then Shrek opposite as well. So these are all, it's one big show building by the looks of it, and then each area has got its different theming, and obviously they can really control the environment with it being indoors. Like this area, it's set that it's at night and you've got all the little lanterns. I really like up there, the first thing I noticed up the top as well, a lot of forced perspective in here, which is good. Teacups. Yeah, teacups. I'm not too sure how many attractions there is around here. Obviously we know there is a Mack roller coaster in here, there's also a Gerstlauer roller coaster inside the DreamWorks section. If you like noodles, you've got your noodle shop there. Mr. Ping's noodle shop.
Do you know any Kung Fu?
I don't know. Oh yeah. It's very nice in here. They certainly know what they're doing with theming. Unstoppable awesomeness. Let's have a look round and oh yeah, this is an attraction, is it? There we are.
Yeah, the sign's there, but yeah, it's there.
Let's have a little look.
Do you have a keep climb?
So now what are we gonna do? Don't worry, everything will be okay. Oh, hey, look, we got the map back. That's weird. Ends up ahead. According to the map, it's a waterfall.
I must say they've got some very nice gift shops here at Motiongate Dubai, and we've just come off the Kung Fu Panda simulator. Oh my god, I need a massage after that, don't you? I mean, I don't know who manufactures that, but ooh, it was a bit jolty, that was. I mean, the quality of the 3D was very good, and we had some nice 4D water effects and things that were very well timed in, and yeah, it was good, about a 5-minute long simulator. But oh my god, the restraints. I mean, I've not been on a simulator like that before, where it was like an individual restraint for each person, and then it really locked in, and there was a couple of moments, there was one massive jolt where it went up and my restraint locked down and it was crushing the side of my leg.
Like, you think it was bad for you?
Yeah, that wasn't very comfortable, was it?
It's raining outside.
You reckon? It might be back in the UK, but it's not here in Dubai. We've been doing that since we booked this trip. All me and Harry have been doing, just going, where are we going? Dubai. And now we're here in Dubai. And yeah, it was all right, like, but I probably wouldn't bother riding that again. It's not one of those where I've come off and thought, let's have another go. My least favourite out of the 3 rides we've done so far, but don't get me wrong, it's still not a bad ride, so to speak. Gift shop's nice. They've got some very, very nice theming and some really good gift shops, and I've said this a lot, but the build quality of it is really good. Like, you can tell it's built to last, so to speak, theming wise, and yeah, I look forward to seeing it in the future. This indoor area looks like it's got a lot of hidden secrets and little things to see throughout. I do like the little teacups you've got there as well, that's quite cool. It's just got a nice atmosphere in here, and obviously you don't get to really appreciate this in the videos, but with it being air conditioned, when it's so hot outside and humidity, like I mentioned back at the start of the vlog, is one of those things what, especially in Asia, you know, there's a lot of, you know, the humidity is very different to what you've had before. Some nice theming in here. You've got a combination of stuff in the foreground, like all the rocks and things, and the buildings, and then you've got like the 2D bits at the back as well, like building up them layers. Then there's just the 2 attractions inside this part of it. I think, yeah, we've got obviously I like how everything's split off.
Yeah, I don't think that's on, but I think that's
like a stage area, and yes, that's like your Kung Fu Panda area. It's nice though. I like all the lanterns and things.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, that's really nice, isn't it? Got a very good feel inside here, and obviously the thought about all the floor and things. One thing they have missed out in here though is the roof. I mean, you look at the roof inside here, it would be nice if there was a few more things maybe hanging down just to detract away from that, or a few more lanterns going across maybe.
A bit more force perspective up there.
Oh yeah, like the little huts up at the top. I mean, we really appreciate these parks when we come to places, and you know, it's all about the theming and the overall experience. And so far, it's one that it's got a very nice feel to it, a very nice atmosphere, and also from what we might have only been here for a day, not even that since we landed in this country, but it feels so safe, and you know, like you hear a lot about coming over here and the laws and that sort of thing. So far, we've not seen anything to make us feel like you know, we're not safe, so to speak. Everything feels fine, and yeah, we're having a really good time. This is very impressive. Penguin Air, that's the little ride just here, is it? Those are little things to see around here. Oh, they have put some stuff on the roof in this bit. It's got the spirals. No. Oh, we got a train over at the back there as well. And you can just see, oh, there we go. There's your coaster track up there as well. Ghostbusters at the top. Very nice in here. Upselling the annual pass there on the screen. I like it. Cue boards all the way around as well. And it's got your park hours for the other parks inside the Dubai Parks and Resorts complex as well. So that obviously takes you back to the main fountain, which is the hub for this area. And we've got a few different rides to do inside here. Big Top Treasures, another gift shop. Madagascar Mad Pursuit, I reckon. The next ride, I think that's this coaster up here. You've got a carousel in here as well, that's nicely decorated. Some very nice lighting. I like it a lot. I really like how the main queue there passes through this train carriage. That's really cool. Even got the train track down there as well. The main queues don't look too bad today. You might have noticed on me and Harry's wrist, nicely demonstrated there by Harry, we have got the fast pass option here today as well, which might be worth doing if you come at a time when it is busy. We've actually got a friend out here who's managed to sort us out with a lot of stuff in Dubai, so a big shout out to Greg and a big thank you for everything what you've done for us. And you know, we met him just this morning here at the park, and yeah, he's a main reason for us coming over here, just to see him and see the work he's done here at Dubai Parks and Resorts, and yeah, I'm really impressed with it. So yeah, big thank you and a big shout out to Greg. I know you'll be watching this, you like watching these vlogs, don't you? You're having a good time so far, we're really enjoying it. Right, we'll see you on the other side. So we've just come off the Ghostbusters Infinity Coaster, which was just here, not the Big Top Treasures, that's the wrong entrance. That one there, the Madagascar Mad Pursuit. And you know what? I'm going to make a bold 2-in-1 statement now. You know your bold 2-in-1 on your shelves in Tesco? I enjoyed a Ghostbusters more than a Mega Coaster. I'm putting it out there, guys. That's it. Harry's going to walk off in shame now. But on a serious note, I thought that was absolutely fantastic.
So we didn't know what to expect.
No idea. And it was even made even more funny because the woman next to us was screaming all the way around. So literally, I showed you the shot just. We left the station round to the left-hand side, had a bit of an onboard pre-show before going into the launch with a really nice tunnel with all lights round. And then there was no inversions or anything, but obviously with it being a Ghostbusters Infinity, it also had the lap bars, which was good. It had some really good air time, some really, really tight curves. But definitely the one what took me by the most surprise was after the launch, there was a quick whip round to the left-hand side. I thought I was going to fly out. That was brilliant, some really good near misses as well. I liked how there was like some big boards around with all lights on and things, and some really good special effects. Overall, that was a really good coaster, definitely my favourite ride at Motiongate so far. I really enjoyed it. There's a show going on over there as well. Some of the characters there from Madagascar. What you gotta do? Shake, shake, side back, side clap, shake, side clap, side clap, side clap. This is nice, lots of detail. Yeah, what a really good, solid coaster that was. It's a solid park, and I must say, it's exceeded expectations. You're standing here and look back, and just look at it. It's a really nice atmosphere in here, and all these different themed areas. DreamWorks, you know, have done a really good job when it comes to licensing this to Motiongate, and they've done a brilliant job. I really like it. We make our way around into the next section.
Oh, I can see an ogre on the coaster.
An ogre.
Get out of that swamp.
Get out of that swamp. Shrek. So we got Shrek, which is just off to the right hand side. And then we got How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, decisions.
So yeah, let's go left.
Let's go left.
Let's go left. How to Train Your Dragon. All indoors, like I say, within this massive show building. And wow, look at this. So this already feels, out of the 3 of these rooms we've been in so far, definitely the biggest. And the eagle-eye viewers might spot a bit of track that runs around the top here. Another ride from Mac. And hopefully that'll be round in just a second so I can show you it. Yeah, I take it this is from the film, or some of the score from the film. This is gorgeous. So obviously inside here you've got the Mac powered suspended coaster, basically Arthur from Europa Park. And this feels very much like Arthur in terms of just the overall, the lighting, the rocks, the trees, and the train, like I say, it runs from the top just here, all the way around this top section. Worth pointing out that it is quite a bit higher in here than in Arthur. It's a lot bigger show building. Pirate ship down there as well. Wow. Oh, here it comes, there we go. It's got the lights underneath as well. Same as Arthur. On the right photo point. Back up to the top just there. This is huge. It's so impressive though in here. I like how there's plenty of filler rides mixed in as well. You've got these major rides, but each of these rooms has got a flat. Obviously you had the little flying thing in the last room with Madagascar. In the first room for Kung Fu Panda, you had the little teacups ride. And then in here you've got the pirate ship and also a big play area in the middle as well. So that's quite cool. So far in terms of operations here at Motiongate, I wouldn't say they're amazing operations and I wouldn't say they're poor. I'd say that there's pretty average style operations at the moment. Obviously we've got the fast track, which is really good, but the normal queue seems to be moving as well. It doesn't look like things are too stationary, which is good. Obviously we have come at what we assume is a quiet time. I mean, Harry loves this film, don't you?
This is one of my favourite films. That's just so impressive as an entrance.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, Dragon Gliders. So obviously you've got your standard entrance off to the left, your Q-Fast as it's called there. I keep referring to it as Fast Track. The official name is Q-Fast. And then you've got this baggage hold system, which is just off to the side. So if you do decide to make a trip out here to Dubai, which already I'd recommend doing, the baggage hold for most of the rides is located next to the entrance, and this is a simple system. It's a free locker system, you don't have to pay for it, as long as you're using it for that minimum time.
It's quite familiar, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, you got the logo on there. You can select your language, and then literally you have a standard locker, which is free for the length of the ride, and the queue that it's got. Literally you put a number in, and then you get a locker. Right, we'll see you after Dragon Gliders. Can this indoor area of Motiongate really get any better? It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, as we've gone through all these different rooms and the DreamWorks section, I've fallen in love with it even more. And this inside here is fantastic. And what a brilliant coaster. dragon gliders is, and I can't believe how quick it actually picks up speed round here. I mean, Arthur feels very controlled on the section where it goes above you, whereas with this, it actually feels like it's coasting a bit here. Obviously, it is powered, and you can see that with the rail at the top just there. But yeah, it really feels a lot faster than Arthur.
And what a brilliant ride. I mean, I love this ride system to bits, and there's a lot of stuff going on in the world at the moment in terms of virtual reality and 4D and 5D, but for me, there's still nothing what beats actually going on a physical ride and seeing set pieces, theming, animatronics. And this is one of those. I mean, the animatronics on this ride aren't anything special, but are any really compared to when you've seen Disney animatronics. But this ride here really captures the childhood inside you, and just the score, the music, what's playing. I mean, I've never actually watched the film, believe it or not, and I know Harry has, he's a massive fan of the films. But yeah, this ride, absolutely gorgeous. Again, topped the Gerstlauer that we've just done. And another Mack ride is back at the top now, so it's gone from Mack to Gerstlauer, back to Mack. But I must say, there's some very, very solid rides in this park.
And just pointing out the little details inside here, as we've mentioned with this indoor section quite a lot, loads of forced perspective, and you've got all the trees and stuff which go up to the top just there. A very impressive entrance feature just there as well, which is lovely. The play area down the bottom here, the supporting flat rides inside, and yeah, what a gorgeous theme ride. I mean, the scenes on that were lovely, weren't they? Like,
Incredible, yes, yeah, really enjoyable ride.
it is, I mean, it's relaxing, it's quite long as well, probably about 5 minutes in length, and the scenes on the ride were really nice as well. There's a good use of screens and theming.
It's not just screens, is it? It's like when you first go in and think, oh, this is just going to be like a Universal specialist.
Yeah, a Universal special, Universal Screenios. Yeah.
But no, I think they've kind of mixed the two very well. Even with like the smaller screens, kind of spoilers, where like the ice.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Where like the ice is, like the frozen.
Yeah.
Kind of it's got screens mixed in, well not that it's the like most dominant thing in the shot sort of a thing. It's hard to explain, but really well mixed.
They're very nicely mixed in, aren't they? I think the screen at the top here is done quite well as well. Just before you come outside, you've got little bits of set piece in front of it, and then the screens. Yeah, like Harry said, what a pleasure of a ride this is. And again, it's a very, very good, solid roller coaster. Brilliant family ride as well. And yeah, I've been impressed with everything really that we've seen out of the major rides so far, and there's still so much more to discover. So we'll have a little look at the Shrek section, which is inside here, and then continue our journey around Motiongate here in Dubai. Lovely, really enjoying it so far. Beautiful. Welcome to Shrek. Tell you what, this is very Shrekcellent theming in here, isn't it? It's just Shrektacular, isn't it?
Enjoy the rest of your day, I'm going round.
Little Zamperla rocking tug there, which is a log by the looks of it. Happy birthday, many happy ever afters. So I like in here, you can't actually notice the ceiling as much in here because you've got this like camo style netting going across, and you've got the trees as well. Not too sure what else we've got in terms of attractions inside here. A bit of a tree trunk there, some roots growing down. You can tell this park's so fresh, it's all very new. Obviously the good thing about things like this, they can really control the environment as well. It's always dark, you got all this atmospheric lighting throughout. I like the little lanterns you've got hanging from the trees as well. Some of the best theming I've ever seen really in this whole indoor section. It's really, really good. There we go, this is the attraction in here. I take it, same as the other rooms, you've got one major attraction and then like a smaller ride next to it. Obviously here you've got the little Zamperla rocking tug, and next to it we've got Shrek's Merry Fairytale Journey. Don't have a clue what it is, but if you do wonder on queue times and ride restrictions, of course like most theme parks out there in the world, you got a little board at the side which tells you about it. Let's go. Queue fast.
didn't realise we were going to be getting a trackless dart ride in this end of the park. I knew we had some down the other end, but look at this. I thought it might be another screen-based ride, but obviously not. Looking forward to this one now. Like Harry just said, it's like being in Planet Coaster. Big shout out to Frontier.
Told Sue to make yourself down. Kids, now you settle down. Your mom and dad are going to put on a show for us.
This is the story of how your mother and I met. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there was a beautiful swamp.
So Lee, what do you think to the ride? Lee? Lee? He's not talking.
Oh, it must be a bit.
Mr. Lee, what? We're missing you, don't worry. But yeah, that was really good. The dart ride, Shrek.
Really good. Like very, very like well designed. Wasn't like these, was it? It was all puppet.
Yeah, like puppet style, animatronic puppets. I think that's the best way to say it. And they even had like the strings on and stuff, didn't they? Which was quite nice. Some really big scenes in there, and I recorded the whole ride there because I'll be putting up a separate video, of course, as I normally do when I can film on the rides. Filming is restricted on some of the rides here at Motiongate, but I'll try and do as much filming as I can. With that, it was just under 8 minutes, which is quite long actually for a dart ride. Trackless ride system. To be honest, I don't think it really needed to be a trackless ride system, that, to be honest. I mean, with what went on with some of the scenes, there was only 2 ride cars in one room at one time anyway. Really, the trackless thing was just a bonus. They probably got it a bit cheaper because they've got some of the more trackless dart rides here, you know, got the same transit system and then just a different theming, guesswork anyway. But yeah, looking at it, it was a really nice ride. It felt like some of the scenes were a little bit too bright. I would have liked a few more dimmer scenes with lighting wise, but in general, I thought it was nice considering I was expecting to go in and it was going to be like Shrek 4D or something, like we normally get Shrek 4D, don't we, these days, or that's what we get back home anyway. It was actually really nice. It was a well-themed dart ride and some very good stuff in there, some nice effects and things as well, which was nice. And yeah, I enjoyed Shrek and a good ending there as well. I'm a believer. You a believer?
It was happily ever after.
It was happily ever after. We're not in the Magic Kingdom now watching the fireworks, Harry. Yeah. But yeah, it was good, that was. Not one of the best dart rides I've done, but it was good for what it was, you know, and it was nice. And it's good to see Lee here at the exit as well. So who's that on the right? Caitlin. There you are. Having a strop. the sun starts to set here on our first day in Dubai, we're getting to see Motiongate as it starts to go dark, and it looks gorgeous. I mean, you've got some really nice lighting all around. We've made our way down to the other end of the park now. You can just see the entrance and the main street style area just over there, the film reel. Obviously the other areas which we've been in so far today are all on that side. DreamWorks at the back just there. And then we've made our way through the Smurfs Village, and then round to this area, the Sony Pictures area. You've got Ghostbusters over there, Hotel Transylvania. We've just done the shot tower just there as well, and to be honest, that was really good. Like, yeah,
really good views, didn't you, from
brilliant views. What is there around other than this park?
The list is too long.
I think there's sand, and more sand,
yeah.
and the sea just over in the distance. You can see probably what, 30, 40 miles at a guess. Really, really far, and there's nothing. All you can see is power lines and sand. It just shows how in the middle of nowhere this really is. It is called Motiongate Dubai, and obviously it is in Dubai, but don't expect it to be right in the city centre. To get here, you will need to either hire a car, you'll either need to get on the monorail to the end and then get a taxi. And it's worth pointing out that taxis are very, very cheap over here as well. So if you do need to use a taxi, don't worry, and you're not going to get charged like you do back in London, ridiculous prices. The taxis that we've found so far today, very cheap. But yeah, it was good, the shot tower. It was a shot and drop, so it took us up to the top and dropped us back down after we'd had the shot up, which was good. And we've got a rapids just over there as well, which I think we're going to go and have a ride on now. It's cooled down a bit now as well. It's still a nice temperature though. It's definitely not cold. It's still shorts weather. Bit of a breeze today as well. And it feels to me like the park's quieting down a little bit, like around this area anyway. Yeah. Unless everybody's going down for a nighttime ride on the Capital Bullet train. Lovely, all the hashtag rock work around the side here. It does feel very Universal Studios Florida. In a good way, like it's got some really, really nice areas. There it is, cloudy with a chance of meatballs, River Expedition. It's got a 60-minute queue, however we're going to do the queue fast, obviously. Right, let's go. Should be able to film on this one for you guys as well. Looks like some good theming on here. We just saw it from the top of the shot tower. And obviously we'll do these dark rides at some point as well. Get some footage of there for you. Some good theming. So we're inside some sort of boat, gone fishing. There you are. Lots of good theming there around these queue lines. The gift shops are well themed. Yeah, I like it. Right, let's get on the rapids. Off we go on the cloudy with a chance of meatballs, River Rapids, here at Motiongate in Dubai. And where? Dubai. Here we go, we've got the sponsor over here, pointed out by Harry. Sponsor coming up.
I don't think you can miss it really.
You can't miss that, can you? There we are, and there's the shot tower that we've just been on, the shot and drop. Got some nice music playing around here. I take it this is from the film.
I don't recognise it.
You know?
No.
Have you watched Cloudy Meatballs?
It was on a Christmas day a while ago.
Do you like Cloudy Meatballs? Yeah. And there's one coming down just up there. There's the sponsors. What are they then? A telephone mast provider?
Yeah, they're
the network, are they over here? Like EE, basically. What we got going on? Oh, we got some nicely lit palm trees. So you might be thinking this rapids looks a little bit different because we've got this handlebar here, manufactured by Whitewater. Not an Intamin Rapids, this one. Yeah, it's a bit more sturdy, isn't it? And we've also got the seat belts on as well. It is bouncy, bouncy on the left. Oh, yeah, it's the trophies themed. Look at that. It looks a bit like. I can see a giant watermelon. A giant watermelon. Hashtag giant watermelon. No, we don't get too wet. Here we go. Looks a bit like Popeye. This does. Oh, that's a nice lit theming. Oh, that's the bag soaked. Okay, we got effects. Nice palm trees. Are there some chips in there? We've got some McDonald's fries in there, have we?
I think so. From Burger King. All the brands are available.
Yeah, there's a CCTV camera attached to that top one. So. What weird music for a rapids. I like it though. on the rapids.
Oh, there's a big pie.
Oh yeah, there we are. Have your pie and eat it.
Exactly.
Some very nice lighting around here. Disco Rapids, hashtag Disco Rapids, this one.
Making me hungry.
All this food.
No, not again!
Nice clean water though, definitely filtered.
Again! What's bigger? Cameron, you're gonna get sweet.
Butter, 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 butter.
No, this guy's hiding.
Oh, here we go. Rapids are ahead now.
Oh my god!
Oh! Here we go, KFC Mega Wave in Dubai. Oh no! Oh, I'm alright, I'm alright. That's it, the KFC.
Oh.
Oh my god! Hold on tight, everyone. This is it, nice big juicy burger there for you. We got some grapes there as well. Nice big apple there, not New York. What's that there? A bottle of wine? Oh no, it's a banana. Look like a bottle of wine. Nice juicy pineapple. I love the juicy pineapple. Oh yes. Oh, we're slowing down a bit here. This isn't good. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it.
This is the best. I'm gonna get this. You are.
That's it.
You
It's a good rapid so far. It's had some slow sections. It's had some fast sections. It's got very nice lighting, lots of theming to look at, and it's got a themed trough, which for me, is this a spiral, is it? Oh no. Oh, we're all right. Oh, 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 no. Oh, Harry, on ride photo. Oh, there we are, hashtag squirting strawberry. There it is. Having a squirt. Oh, oh. There we go. That's it. I'm not too wet. It's only a little spray. I do like that squirting strawberry there, though. It was quite a good rapid. It is another hashtag, yeah. I liked that. Oh, there you are, Swallow Falls. Get yourself down to Swallow Falls. Charlotte goes there all the time. Enjoyed that one.
Was a really good rapids, that was. I mean, all the theming around it, the trough was nice as well, lots to see, music throughout the ride, and we didn't get too wet on there, we just got a few little splashes and things. It was good, I really liked that one. One of my favourite rides in the park, actually. I love a good water ride. As you know, I'm a massive fan of the likes of Stormforce 10 at Drayton Manor back home. I like the likes of Splash Mountain, like the likes of the like the likes. And now we're going on the Green Hornet, which is another Gerstlauer. They like the Gerstlauers here. 35 minutes on the standard queue.
Just to remind you,
queue fast.
queue fast only.
Yeah, these look very temporary. I think they've been having quite a lot of issues with people joining the wrong queues over there. This looks like a busy one, but it's a cred. It's got a big carpet theme in there. Do you enjoy the rapids?
Yeah, it's really nice, and it's nice being in this weather. Just dry off.
In January. Like, it's crazy, isn't it? I mean, it's probably still about 20 odd degrees now at night. Some good theming in there. Really good theming at this park. Really impressed with what we've seen so far here, and yeah, I really hope it's a part what's going to carry on developing, really. And obviously, with it being part of a much wider complex, you've got Riverland, we're going to be going to Legoland Dubai, and also the Bollywood Park as well. And if everything else at this resort is on par with Motiongate, then I think this place has got a really exciting future, and it's worth coming out just for this resort alone. There's some really nice stuff here, some really unique rides, and yeah, definitely worth the trip. We'll go on this one, and we'll see you when we come off. Christmas songs in January.
Merry Christmas.
Got a really nice little display over there. Little Santa seats.
Changes completely at night, doesn't it?
Oh, this park at night, it's lit up so well, isn't it? Like, it's lovely, look at it. Your Main Street style area here. We've just been to the bakery actually over there. And there's a shop next door to it. I will show you some of the merchandise later, as the merch is awesome by the looks of it. So we went in there just to have a chocolate brownie. Took a little bit longer than expected.
It's a little bit
didn't it?
eventful, yeah. If you're in a rush, don't just go to one of these places to get something, to put it that way.
Yeah, I don't think they're used to having really busy crowds, because apparently today is a busier day for this park, and it's normally quite a lot quieter than this, it seems. Anyway, before we do some of the other rides, do them dark rides, and I'll show you them. Just going to go back into the Lionsgate area, back into the Hunger Games, and go and see the Capital Bullet Train in the dark, because this looks stunning at night in terms of lighting. We think we've seen some nice lighting all around here. Wait till we see this in just a couple of seconds' time. And there it is, just down the end just there. Oh wow. So we've got a nice red, orange, yellow style lighting all around that. Some really nice areas there, isn't there? These palm trees are lit up nice as well, all the little park hands on them.
This whole area is looking quite nice.
Gorgeous. Oh wow, look at that. There's something about parks at night there, isn't there? What really, it just comes alive at night. All parks come alive at night, but especially this park. I mean, look at that. Gorgeous. Even all these little statue things here all lit up. These plaques. Oh, that's lovely. Shame we can't really get much closer to it. The closest we can get is just down the side, so I'll show you a couple of shots from down there. Beautiful atmosphere at night. It was really nice here in the daytime, but it really comes to life even more in the dark. So we had another few rides. We've done the Capital Bullet Train again, as you saw just from the footage, with all the nice lighting. Went back inside the DreamWorks section as well, did another couple of rides in there. We're going to make our way now into Smurfs Village. Not showing you this area yet. It's over to the left-hand side of the park just here. We've got a few rides in here, including the Junior Coaster. We did have a ride on that earlier on. Obviously, filming on ride is restricted here at Motiongate, but it was quite a good little coaster actually. Ghostbusters Junior Coaster, just on the left-hand side, Smurfs Village Express. More Christmas songs. It's the Smurfs singing this as well.
I'm not so sure.
I think it is.
I've never seen the Smurf.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, something they've actually seen what Harry hasn't. It's normally the other way around. Harry's seen it all and I've not. Yeah, play area inside there. Again, beautifully lit. And all the snow continues. You got like the little snowman and stuff around here. Yeah, big present. I think there's some work going on behind there. Big themed wall around it. A wonderful Christmas time. It's definitely the Smurf singing. Wonderful Christmas time. There's also another big dark ride here. All the dark rides here manufactured by ETF ride systems that have done quite a lot of dark rides across the world. There we are, there's a little look at the Junior Coaster from Ghostbusters. Just over there at the side. Goes around twice, you get 2 laps on that one. And some good theming around as well, little bits of stuff in the queue line. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Seuss Landing style. Seuss Landing's obviously over at Islands of Adventure, over at Universal Orlando Resorts. And here it is. The Smurfs Studio Tour, like I said, another dark ride.
Just a reminder, queue fast only.
Queue fast only, there it is. Yeah, people do like getting mixed up here, don't they, between the queues. They are queue fast only. You didn't see the 20 million signs before. It definitely quietened down on a night, hasn't it? Like, yeah, like it was quite quiet when we got here this morning when it opened at just after 11, and then it got busy again throughout the day, and then now it seems to quieten down again. But yeah, like it's empty. Look at this, walk on. Brilliant. Right, I'll show you some footage. I can film on the dark ride, so let's go. I do like these ride systems.
All-Star Space Smurfs, Jungle Smurfs, and a big musical number. Everybody has a different job to Smurf. Hi, I'm Andy Smurf, the camera operator. Hi.
And action! Hurry! Go to the tower and Smurf it down!
After I catch you, I'll be the star of this movie. Hey, they're not in this scene.
New stars! It was great to work with you. Let's do lunch.
We'll see you in the movies.
Look at all this fake snow. It is everywhere. People have been drawing things in the windows. La 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 la. It is January. Why am I singing Christmas songs? Tra la 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 la. Sorry, just come on the Smurfs. What is going on, God? Just come on the Smurfs. And yeah, it's a good dark ride. Again, I wouldn't say that was anything world class, but it's an enjoyable dark ride. It seems to lack a bit of animation in there. I think it would be nice if there was a few more moving parts throughout that ride. But there's some good scenes. It's a shorter dark ride. It's just over 3 minutes, that one. But again, it's using the trackless ride system from ETF. And to be honest, it does what it says on the tin. It's a Smurf dark ride. Your Smurfs in there making a movie, so to speak. And you've got all the camera tech and stuff like that in there going around, and there's some really nice little effects and things in there as well. If you're a fan of the Smurfs, get yourself out here to Motiongate for that one. What did you think, Harry?
Yeah, really nice little dark ride. It's quite nice having so many dark rides as well. In between like bigger rides, you can just go down and
I think there's a
bit.
really good variety of attractions here actually. I think they've really hit the nail on the head when it comes to providing a variety, because you've got your coasters, your dark rides, your water rides. There's a lot of indoor stuff as well, and obviously the temperature at the moment is just good for us. You know, like at night it's still nice and warm for us now, but the humidity's hardly there at all on a night compared to how it was earlier on. But yeah, if you come here in the peak summertime, obviously it's going to be absolutely baking when you're walking around. So the fact they've got a lot of indoor things with air conditioning, brilliant, really well designed. Oh yeah, very spooky. Look at that moon up there, God. Hotel Transylvania in the background there. We'll have a little look at that. I'll take you along for the ride. Looks good from outside. Obviously you've got the facade there with the building on the top, with castle. Looks really good. In terms of the size of this park, it's not absolutely massive. It's not a huge park, but it's not a tiny park either. And there's a lot actually packed into quite a small space. I mean, you look at where we're standing now, there's probably, at a guess, 7 or 8 rides all around this little hub area here, you know, as we make our way down into the Sony-themed area, where we was earlier on. Obviously, the Rapids is just off to the left here.
Do that one.
We went on the drop and shot tower earlier on. And we've got Ghostbusters over there as well, so we'll give that one a go. And again, I'll share some on-ride footage from Ghostbusters. Something about this bridge that I really like. Don't know, it's just a nice...
What is that something?
It's just nice, isn't it? Like the floor, the lights.
It's got a nice like little bit.
Yeah, it's just got a lot of character. Something really nice about it that I do like. And obviously you can get some fantastic views from here as well. The Green Hornet over there. The Gerstyle bobsleigh. Yeah, it's finished off really nice. Oh, Rapids looks even better lit up at night over there as well. All the water effects lit up. In fact, there's not many people waiting for that now in the dark. Right on. Okay, so just making our way now into Underworld 4D.
Who knows what?
I think it's a 4D cinema. It looks like we're going to get some glasses here. He's just got the baskets there. Look, we've got the glasses in. This is a really nice themed corridor. Wow, you've got all the wallpaper on the side, the little lights, and the ceiling is themed in here as well.
The only attraction. Well, one of.
With a themed ceiling.
Got a room.
I like it. Oh, it's actually real wallpaper as well. It's like furry. Hashtag.
material.
Do you not?
No.
Hashtag furry wallpaper. Have they done the dust in? You ready? Oh yeah, it's passed the Sean dust check. New for 2018 on Theme Park Worldwide. We've got some nice lighting here as well. Obviously with this being a 4D cinema, well, we can assume it's a 4D cinema. I won't be able to film any of it, and it won't be any point because it won't be in 4D, will it? There won't be any special effects. Unless you've got a desk chair at home what's got like back prodders and stuff in it. Who knows? You might have. I don't know what you guys are into. We'll see on the other side. So we just come out of Underworld 4D, probably one of the best 4D cinemas I've ever done, and I'm struggling to keep my face straight because I just can't take it serious whilst Ghostbusters playing in the background, to be honest. But that was good. What effects did we have in there then, Harry?
So we had
Treat us.
chairs moved.
Whoa!
We had leg ticklers.
Leg ticklers.
We had. Are you afraid of any ghosts, by the way?
I'm afraid of no ghosts.
What else? Oh, we had smell in there, didn't we? We had
Smell. I've never been in a 4D theatre with smell pods. That was good.
What else did we have? Oh, we had winds.
Winds, yeah.
Space, water. Have I not said water yet?
It was good,
Yeah.
and the film was only about 5 minutes. It did feature some graphic content, and to say what they said in there, it was funny. We watched
Is it blood?
yeah, we watched nothing else. We watched a preview video at the start that was actually longer than the main video itself. I can't take it seriously. Not whilst Ghostbusters on. Ghostbusters. But yeah, it was good. Really enjoyed that. It's not very often I'd say that I really enjoyed a 4D cinema. But yeah, definitely one of the best ones I've done. I really can't take it seriously. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. I can't hear you. Ghostbusters. Let's go. Unfortunately, we're going to miss out on Hotel Transylvania and Ghostbusters today, but I'm sure we'll be back at some point during the trip to come and do them again. I mean, I'd like to come and do this park again this trip. I think it's a really good park, a really nice solid park with lots of fantastic rides, a really good atmosphere and great theming as well. Yeah, we just missed out on them. Even though the park's open until 10 o'clock, some of the rides are shutting a little bit earlier, and that was a 9 o'clock close, and so was Hotel Transylvania, which is a shame really. I was hoping to get them in today's vlog and would have been able to show you some on-ride footage from those, but never fear, I'm sure we'll be back here at some point during the trip and we'll get you guys so you can see them here in the vlog. But yeah, it's been a really, really good day today here at Motiongate Dubai. Like I say, I think it's a great park with a fantastic atmosphere. We're going to make our way then now back round to the main entrance street, have a little look at some of the merchandise that is available here at Motiongate. From what we've seen throughout all the different shops throughout the park, there's some really nice merch on offer, so I can't wait to have a look. And of course, make a few purchases. I must say, that's a nice ice cream there. Look at that cone. Whoa. It's even got a cherry on top there, just the way I like it. Look at that. Yeah, this is what we're talking about.
I don't think there's enough merchandise.
Do you not think so? Look at this shop. Whoa, look at it. As we mentioned earlier on, I don't know, did we mention it in the vlog? We'll say it again anyway. They've got like the merchandise for each IP with the Motiongate logo on, haven't they, as well? So it's like you've got How to Train Your Dragon and stuff, and then it's got the logo on for the park, which is nice. I like that. Lots and lots of merch. I want to go to that little section I saw earlier on in one of the other shops where it had all the just the general Dubai merchandise for this park. Yeah, quite nice. Oh, nearly went behind the till there. Just nearly went strolling behind the till. There's lots of nice things here, lots of nice clothes and things. The merchandise is quite well priced actually. It's not too bad. Some stuff there from the Hunger Games. See, that's nice. Really nice mugs. It doesn't say Capital Bullet Train on there, does it? I'd like something what says it on. Santa Claus is coming to town. Big wall of mugs over there, look. Look at all that. The wall of mugs. There we are. 2 for $80.89. Here we go. Here's some of the nice. That's it. Look at that. Oh. Now that is what I'm talking about when it comes to the mug. Mega mug. AD69. Don't worry, it's not £69. Just hear those sleigh bells. Why am I singing Christmas song? Small one here as well. Oh, I like the handle on that one. Look at the handle. That's nice, isn't it? It's a bit different. AD 59. And then you've got your generic t-shirts. I do like that one, but I do like that white and blue one you've just been looking at as well. That one's a bit more.
I'm gonna opt for this one.
It's a bit more in your face, that one, isn't it? Which I like. If you want more of a subtle one, you'd probably go for that one just there. Or maybe that one, which has got all these different attractions on the big wheel, the Burj Khalifa. I like it. Right, I'm just going to get a couple of bits of merchandise. Like I say, we'll be back. We're going to come back to this park, even if it's just for half a day at some point. That's the good thing about this. With our schedule being quite flexible on this trip, it means that we can sort of come back on another day if we want to, with it not being theme park, and with it being tourist attractions and things in there as well. It means we can just sort of come back and stuff when we please, which is good. Oh, Harry likes that, I bet, don't you? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Suit you that well. Here we are. Right, we'll make our way back outside and wrap up our day here at the wonderful Motiongate Dubai. What a day. So there we go, we're back on the entrance now to Motiongate here in Dubai, and what a fantastic park this is. I'm really impressed with what we've seen today, and especially seeing it at night. I mean, you look at this in the dark, it is gorgeous, it is so well lit all the way around. Obviously you've got the camera just there, the film reel, this whole street down here, and theming. Let's talk about the theming first. So my favourite themed area is definitely DreamWorks, which is at the bottom of the street just here. Obviously DreamWorks is home to lots of fantastic attractions, but my number one ride at this park is in there. It's the Mack suspended powered coaster, known as Dragon Gliders. How to Train Your Dragon, a brilliant ride, and definitely the highlight of this park. The Capital Bullet Train, the Mack Mega Coaster, that was great, especially in the dark. The lighting around that was superb. Other highlights for me, the Rapids, I really enjoyed that. Lots of dark rides, lots of indoor areas, and just a very well built park. It's been built for capacity, and even though it's just only over a year's old, it still looks brand new. I mean, we stand here now, and it's gorgeous. Even the little things like the lights just down in the floor here. What an incredible park. Harry, what have been your highlights from Motiongate Dubai? In Dubai.
Highlights, definitely How to Train Your Dragon.
Dragon Gliders, what a ride, what
incredible.
a ride.
Like, anywhere you look, it's well themed. Animatronics, not quite Disney level,
yeah,
but still good.
I'd agree.
There's not really been many faults today to pick.
There's not, actually. I'm glad we've had these little bands though just here, because the ride operations is probably somewhere where they could improve if we were going to suggest any improvements for the park.
Criticism, I think, would be probably like things that don't seem to run with much
capacity. Like, yeah, we had 2 trains, for example, on Dragon Gliders. You go to Arthur at Europa Park, it'll be on 6 trains more than likely. So little things like that.
There's a lot of dawdling as well, isn't there, in terms of like, not stuff as such, but I think just kind of the guests that are here don't have much sort of maybe speed about them.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that, and I don't think they're used to a theme park environment really. It's all very new over here, and obviously Ferrari World, where we're going next week, that sort of kicked it all off here in over in the United Arab Emirates, and look at it from there, it's just kept getting bigger and bigger, so many theme parks, and that's why we're standing here today on what is one of my favourite theme parks out there now. It's probably a top 10 park for me, this. I really like it. It's not huge, it is quite small, but what's inside is of really good quality, and they've really thought about the details, the theming, and in my opinion it's worth coming to Dubai for this one park alone, never mind everything else that we're going to be seeing over the next 10 days.
Where have they got to go to? Sorry, which country?
They've got to go to Dubai. The UAE, the United Arab Emirates. And obviously this resort in general looks great. Obviously Riverland, the huge area down there. We've got Legoland to discover here as well, along with the Bollywood Park. So we're going to be doing all of those here at Dubai Parks and Resorts, along with IMG World of Adventure. We're going to be doing some water parks. We're going to Ferrari World to ride the fastest roller coaster. And along with all that, we're going to be doing a safari. That's actually going to be the next vlog. We're going on a desert safari tomorrow, which is going to be unlike anything we've ever done.
Last vlog,
It could be. It might not even be uploaded. uploaded. There might be no vlogs from Dubai uploaded, but if you're watching this, then it obviously is uploaded. Anyway, on that note, we'll leave it there. We will be back here to come and do some of the rides that we did miss. Only a couple of smaller rides. I think we want to do like the pirate ship and stuff next time, the teacups, and obviously get some footage from Ghostbusters and Hotel Transylvania that we just missed at the end today. But I'll come back and get some more footage from that and the trip. Thank you very much for watching the first vlog here from Motiongate Dubai, and for myself and Harry Turnstiles and this Christmas music. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching.